I'm going to be really mad at myself when I need to trim 19 mugs. All right, we're going to the studio today because I have to throw a lot of pieces. I'm doing 2 markets this summer and I'm very behind on inventory, so let's go make some stuff. I need a new audiobook. My goal for today is to throw all of this, so let's get to it. This might be a little ambitious, but we'll see what happens. I'm going to save a little for when I inevitably forget to bring another bag of clay and I need to make handles next week. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I think I counted this one. Oh, 19 mugs to throw. I'm going to be really mad at myself when I need to trim 19 mugs. We'll see how this goes. Okay, I'm gonna be nice to myself and I'm going to make a lot of these into thumb cups so I don't need to put 19 handles on mugs next week. All right, I have 4 more pieces to throw. It's been like maybe 45 minutes. I think I'm gonna call it. I think the more that I think about it, the more future me is going to be upset that I have to trim all these pieces, because I'm gonna have to do it after work next week, and I'm gonna be not thrilled about having to do that. So yeah, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Lucky number 13. I feel good about that. That's good progress. Then I can throw some more next week. It'll be fine. All right, these are 12 of the pieces. And then there's one more over here. This is the first one I threw, and then decided not to walk all the way over here every single time. Alright, time to go home. I will see you guys for trimming next week. Alright, it's been a few days and we're back at the studio, and we are here to trim the 13 pieces that we threw the other day. Fingers crossed everything is dry enough, because I would love to not have to come back tomorrow, but if we have to, it'll be alright. I know to like some production potters or people that do pottery full time, trimming and putting handles on 13 pieces probably is like nothing, but to me, I'm like dreading this because I know I'm gonna be here for a while. But it's okay. We have the time. We're not in a rush. We're gonna slow down and just enjoy the process. I think as someone who's a designer and illustrator and art director, like in my day job, like that's what I do full time, I have to remind myself a lot that like I don't need to reinvent the wheel every time. Like I think with design and illustration, we're trying to do something like different every single time with an art piece. Even if it's like within the same style, it's like you're generally trying to like not create the same thing twice. And I think with pottery, I need to remind myself like, hey, it's okay if like these 2 pieces, and honestly, it's encouraged that these 2 pieces look exactly the same. So yeah, that takes a little bit of the daunting feeling out of this, in that I just have to go in and repeat a process a few times and we're golden. So let's go trim. Hopefully things are dry enough. Let's go make some stuff. The shittiest part of this is going to be cleaning all of these bats, so I'm gonna do that first so I can get it out of the way and not leave it till the end when I just want to go home. As annoying as this is going to be, it is also going to be very satisfying. If you're wondering how could this be satisfying, let me show you. It was right in front of me. I don't know what it is. I think it might be like an undiagnosed ADD thing, but my water is right here, and that entire time I was so thirsty cleaning those bats, but I literally would not let myself get a drink of water. I was like, I have to finish this task. I have to finish this task. If I don't finish this task, I'm gonna get so sidetracked, and Like, just let yourself get a drink of water. Oh my God. I do this all the time though. I feel like it's, yeah, probably undiagnosed ADD, but I'm so thirsty. I thought I made more thumb cups, but I guess I only made 3, which means I need to make 10 handles. Probably more like 12 handles, just in case. I apologize to all of the purists out there, but I don't like pulling handles. So I use a hand extruder instead. I also like the way the handles look a bit more. I mean, I love the look of a pulled handle, but for my work, I love just like a chunky round handle. I think I'm gonna go 22 for these. Might switch it up and go 20 after this because it's gonna take forever otherwise. I don't care what anyone says, I love a chunky handle. Right, switching to 20. Won't be that much different, but it's alright. Use these little bits for thumb pieces. All the prep is done. Now it is time to trim. Some of these pieces might be a little dry, but we'll make do. Worst case, we can't put handles on all of them, but we'll see. Hopefully this is not an indication of how the rest of the day is going to go, but one less handle I have to put on. Yeah, some of these are a little too dry. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? My trimming tool just broke in half. That's messed up. More. Some days I love the Giffen grip, and some days I'll chuck it out the window. course the thumb cups are the ones that are like perfectly dry, and I don't have to attach handles to those. Just wasn't meant to be. After all that, we're only putting handles on 5 pieces. We've got a plethora of handle options to choose from. I'm really into these little thumb handles where you take a little bit of clay and put it on top of your handle like so. So your thumb has a spot to rest. I've really been raw dogging this session. No music, no nothing, no podcast. I need a new audiobook, so if anyone has any recommendations, let me know. Any good podcasts? I need something that's not true crime, because I will get nightmares. One done. Gonna go with an extra chunk on this guy. Done. I feel like it's worth mentioning that like my whole thing is kind of wonky pottery. I'm not a perfectionist. I don't have the patience. I like a little character and a little imperfection. I think that shows up a lot in like my design and illustration as well, not just my pottery. So good to keep things consistent across the board. We only got handles on 3 mugs out of 13. Oh, yes, 3. Where's the 3rd one? Broke 2 trimming. I think I'm gonna do some like fun underglazing on a lot of these, but I'm gonna let them dry a bit more. But I like to do the underglazing before bisque firing, because that way if stuff isn't as opaque as I would like, I can add another layer before the glaze firing. Alright, I'm gonna clean up. This was not the best day in the studio I've ever had, but also not the worst day. And the sun's out, and I get to go enjoy it instead of putting 8 more handles on.